Hey everybody. So I was listening to some music recently, some instrumental music, and I was thinking about the emotions that I was feeling when I was listening to that music. And I got to thinking, man, this is really saying a lot without saying any words. And I think it's an interesting idea that music can say so much without, any lyrics or any words being uttered. It's kind of like that expression, a picture says 1,000 words. Well, I think that's true about music. I think music can say so much without saying any words. It can convey so many emotions, so many thoughts, so many feelings, and it can do all of that just by playing notes. So, what I wanted to do is a little series about what emotions can be conveyed in music that's in media, so things like video games, things like TV shows, stuff like that. Now, to explain it, have you ever watched a TV show, and particularly like a sitcom or something like that, and something sad happens, and so they'll start playing music to fit that tone? Well, that's what I'm talking about. And it's does it to kind of further an emotion, to kind of emphasize an emotion. Because if, say, someone was talking about their mother being dead or something like that, and they were playing loud, boisterous music that's happy and makes you feel like dancing, that'd be really off-putting and really confusing, and nobody would like it because it would be completely tonally bipolar, and that would confuse the message that they're trying to get across. And so that's what's going on with what I want to talk about. So, specifically, I believe there to be 6 particular pillars of these emotions that can be conveyed. Now, there could be more than 6. I fully acknowledge that, but in what I've thought, I've come up with 6. If I come up with another one, or more than another one, I'll certainly update the list. But as it stands right now, I believe there to be 6, and those 6 are joy, sorrow, serenity, intimidation, mystery, and adventure. So, why did I pick those 6? So, I think those cover the basic ranges of emotion. So, happiness, sadness, intrigue, triumphance. I don't know if triumphance is a word, but being triumphant, and, fear, everything like that. And so I think everything else that you could maybe argue would fall somewhere into those categories. And so it's kind of an expression of how you feel when you hear that song. So you hear a song and you feel certain emotions. So if you're in a bad mood, you maybe maybe you're in a bad mood. I don't know. Maybe never mind. I'm not getting into that. You're in a bad mood because something happened to you and you want to hear something to cheer you up. So you're going to listen to something that's, jubilant, joyous, happy, upbeat, makes you want to dance. But let's say you want to be more relaxed and you want to just be chill. Well, then you're going to listen to something more serene, calm, relaxed. Maybe you're trying to pump yourself up. You're trying to do something. You're working out or something. Like, you're going to listen to something, adventurous, heroic, triumphant. All right, that time I did it on purpose. But that's the thing. You're listening to certain music to elicit certain reactions. And I want to kind of go in, pillar by pillar, so from joy all the way to heroic, and kind of explain what I think the emotions behind those are, what kind of chords and rhythms and stuff like that would elicit those reactions, and then kind of go into 3 examples of each. So 3 examples for joy, 3 examples for sorrow, so on and so forth. And then, explain my reasonings behind those choices as why I think they fit that specific archetype. Now, because this is music, it is very contentious as to what could be considered what. And you may not agree with what I say, what my interpretation may be. That's fine. But these are my opinions, and I welcome anyone who disagrees with me to explain why they disagree with me, because it's an exchange of ideas. It's interesting to hear what other people's perspective is on certain music. And, it's always fun to know how something can appeal to someone else emotionally in a different way than it does to you. And so I would love to see people's interpretations if they differ from mine, or even if they're the same from mine. Maybe you have an interpretation of a song that I use as an example, and you hear it a different way, or you hear it like a different way in the sense that you get the emotion, but it conveys a certain aspect of that emotion in a different way than it does to me. And then that'd be really interesting to hear. So I'm going to probably do the videos every Friday. So I'm going to start it tomorrow because this is going up on Thursday. And I'm going to do them in order. So I'm going to go joy, then I'll do sorrow, serenity. I just really like that word. That's why I wanted to use that word instead of calm. I just really like the word serenity. Intimidation, mystery, and then end on heroic. And so 3 examples for each, and the explanations, everything, chord structures, all that good stuff. I'm not going to go super deep into the music theory of it, just because that gets a little complicated, and that's also kind of boring. Basically, music theory is the math of music, so you may not want to listen to that. But I'll keep it very brief and kind of to the point, and just talk about it where it's necessary. Anyway, they're going to go up every week, unless something comes up. But every Friday, you can expect a new video about the music and media. And then we'll see how it goes. So let me know if there's any specific songs you want me to cover about. It's going to be a little too late for the Joy one, but I don't know, maybe I'll come back and talk about Joy at a later date and kind of, go into more specific songs. But I hope you're excited. I know I am. I love talking about music. That's why I'm the blind musician. Anyway, I hope you will stick around to watch his videos. I'll see you on the flip side.